Hey guys, Call Me Joe here. Welcome to your weekly cup of Joe, week 4. This week I have a story with my friend Aubrey again, about the Pocket Bike again. Plenty of stories with the Pocket Bike. A lot of fun times. This time it's after the last story I was telling you, obviously, because I believe that was the very first time we took it out. But yeah, so where we lived, there used to be like a little parkway, not a parkway, but a park, and it had these cement pathways all the way through, and there was a decent little hill in front of a bridge that crossed over a creek. And so we were going over that, or we were driving past it because it was a long straightaway, and it was kind of hidden from roads so we wouldn't get seen by the police. So we were just zipping down it and then back, and then we trade and go down it and back, and then I decided to go over this little bit of a hill that there was in front of the bridge, as I said, and I was always the one to top it out to like the 30 miles per hour or wherever it was it went, and Aubrey never went as fast. I was always tucked down into it and going real quick, so I decided to hit this little hill, and I realized the front wheel came off, so I came back and said, hold on, let me try this one more time. And I'm off it again. I got a tiny bit of air. I could feel the back wheel hit the ground again when I landed. It was awesome. So I went back and go, man, you should try that. So he gets on. He decides to go at it, and he slows down just before it, so he kind of goes up and over, and nothing happens. So I was like, no, man, you got to hit it at full speed. So he's like, okay. And he comes back and goes at it again, this time a bit faster. And he goes over, and he feels the front wheel come off a bit. So he's like, when he came back, he was like, man, that was awesome. I'm going to do this one more time. I go, okay, go for it. This time go full speed. So he goes full speed and hits this hill or bump and somehow loses his grip and just flies off the bike. And it was really funny at the point, and I run over. I'm like, dude, you okay? And we look over, and the Pocket Bike is sitting there like a quarter of a foot from the cliff off into like a 20-foot drop into this creek. And the throttle is pinned, so the back wheel is spinning at full speed, no weight on it, so it's just going super quick, and the throttle's pinned in the ground, so it's just spinning, and the wheel's like an inch, maybe like 2-3 centimeters actually from touching the ground, and if that had touched the ground, it would have went straight into the creek and would have destroyed the bike. So it was really funny, but also scary at the same time, because we almost destroyed the bike for the second time. But after that, we decided to keep messing around on the Pocket Bike. And I think after, I don't know, 10-15 minutes of ripping around that little alleyway, or not alleyway, the park with the pathway, that's what I was trying to say. About half an hour ripping around on the pathway after we almost destroyed the bike. A cop seen us off the bridge, because there was a bridge close to us, like an actual car bridge, not a pathway bridge, and so we noticed him kind of slow down past us, because he noticed us the last seconds. We're like, shit, so we had to run, and we ended up going home after that. But it was a pretty funny night. Almost destroyed the bike for the second time, the second time we actually used the bike, and the second week that we used the bike. So it was just, yeah, it was a pretty funny night. So that's part 2 of multiple parts of this Pocket Bike Saga, I can call it, I guess. I'd also like to ask you guys to leave some questions in the comments, really close to the 25 subscriber mark. I want to do a 25 subscriber Q&A. As I've said in previous videos, I'm at 22 subscribers now, so it's coming up in like a week, hopefully. So ask any questions. Currently got, let me look. They got 4 questions right here. One of them's kind of a sarcastic, jokey question. The one that's like sarcastic and jokey is, do I eat raisins? Because I asked people not to ask that in the comments. I got would I do YouTube full-time, and where's my dream place to live, and my favorite food. So if you've got any other questions you would like me to answer in a Q&A, anything, as long as it's appropriate, I'll answer it. Please leave that in the comments. Another thing here. Nope, that's it for this week actually. I thought I had more written down, but no, that's about it. So please leave questions. If you like this video, leave a like. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Lots of content to come. I do my weekly I always say Call Me Joe. My weekly Cup of Joe every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, which is my time here. It'll be out, and that's every Friday. So please subscribe if you'd like to see that, plus multiple other videos in between. I'm gonna start doing some Forge videos once I can get my friend David to play Forge with me. Again, we haven't played in a while. I'm gonna try out the Shaman, I think, the healing class. So you'll get my first views on that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys, and see you next time.